Welcome to the Kilowatt Channel. Let's get hashing.
Okay. What it is, this is your boy Kilowatt, and I wanted to go over some things that I was going over, and I just wanted to share with the community, and hopefully this helps you guys with your mining journey. You know, I'm passionate about this. I like to find the best tools that we can do to make the best profits, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, I got some numbers I do want to go over with you guys. So this is the best mining machine that's pretty much out there, they're saying, right? It's this S23 Hydro. It's 17,000 or 15,000, you know, if you got a coupon. 15,000 to $20,000 pretty much, right? Okay. Your monthly power is, daily power is 143 kilowatts per day. All right. Your revenue is $24, $23.72, and your profit's only $9.35. So that means that you're paying about 15, 16 bucks in, let me see here. Yeah, about 15. How many? 24? Yeah, about 15 bucks. About 15 bucks in electricity. All right, $15 a day in electricity. I can just grab this little calculator for you guys real quick. Let's do that. 15 times 30 is going to be 450 bucks a month times 12 is going to be $5,400 a year in electricity just to run this machine. So just to run that machine, we're talking about 20 grand, 5,400 bucks, and you're making fucking what was that? $9 a day? So divide that by $9, and that brings you to 600 days or 2 years. 2 years ROI on that, all right? That's a lot of money out of pocket, too. We're talking about $20,000, all right, to make fucking $9 a day, all right? So that's the top dog. That's the big boy, right? Then we go to the next one. The next one's the Canon 3S, the Nano 3S. Everybody's got one of these. Okay, this is the highest hash rate, which, by the way, I don't suggest. You have to do it on medium, so it's about 5. Because you do not want to run these things at 140 24 hours. The brick is only made for 140, so you don't want to do that. So anyways, that being said, 3.4 kilowatts a day. You see your revenue is -8 cents a day. Okay, so you're losing your ass every day that you run this machine. Okay, now it is 3.4 a day. Okay, so let's get that calculator out. 3.4 a day times 30 is 102 times 16 cents a kilowatt. That's where I'm getting that. It's 1632. Okay, that's how much it costs to run that miner a month. 1632 times 30. It's gonna be another 500 bucks. So about $500. We'll call it gas fees. Your electric bill is 500 bucks for the year, just adding this machine and not making any profits. Okay, so yeah, sure, you're stacking a yield, but the yield is going negative faster than your fiat. So you might as well fucking buy the coin. But I do want to show you this good news. There is fucking good news out there for people that are actually trying to do the math, and that's where I come in. So right here, 39.50. Okay. Pretty feasible product here. Look, 105 watts. So already we're at the least amount of watts. And look at this, 41-cent revenue. Okay, profits are 16 cents a day. So we're talking about 40 cents, 16 cents a day, right? Already we're in the profit. Less wattage. Okay, you can buy one of these for $279. Okay, all day. Look online, you'll find them $279. Okay. Now, also want to go over this. Okay, this is 2,000 watts. So for $739, you get 2,000 watts, and you're pretty much, we just went over that, you're going to pay 500 bucks, $489 in the first year that you're running it. So if you ran it for 2 years, you would have already spent this amount. So right here, this gives you your 2 years of free electricity, okay? And you're running with that, or You can hit the 3950 and make more money and do it, okay? Or there's so many things I want to go over with you guys. This right here, if you guys have been mining, I'm hoping, and I don't know if it's happening, but I immediately got into solar, and I'm just now seeing Voscoin get into solar, and all these people that I thought would have been into solar years ago because, you know, they've been mining for years, and I thought they would have done the math. They didn't. So now they're just now getting into solar. But if you look, you can find this low key rig that people are selling for like $1,000 fucking dollars online. Okay, $8.99, $9.99, $1,200. Dude, they're fucking $350 all day. All right, look at this one, $250. All right, so you gotta just do the shopping. All right, look, you want to play around with some watts and some hash? Here you go, plug it in, $250. All right, so let's go over this. Let's go over this. This is the least amount that you could do. $250. Okay. We'll go back to the other one because this one's about to probably, it's only got a couple minutes left. So $350. We'll go 350. Okay. And it is 1,000 watts. So that's 2,400. 24 kilowatts a day times 30. Okay. 720 kilowatts times 0.16 is going to bring us up to $115 a day. Okay. Times 12. Okay. It's going to bring you to $1,382. All right. Plus you spent $350 on the rig. So we're at $1,700, right? $1,700. Now, for $750, you can get 50 terahash. All right. You don't have to buy the fucking rig. You don't have to waste your money on electricity. Because here's what a lot of people don't tell you, too, when it comes to electricity, all right? I don't live at my mom's house. I actually pay my bills. So first and foremost, there's that. Secondly, I actually look at the bills that I pay. So I notice that if you go over a certain amount of kilowatts, you actually get charged more. There's an up fee for going over the threshold that you're actually going to get. So if you look at your bill, you'll see that you probably get a threshold of a certain amount a month. And if you don't, great. Take advantage of that. But in California, you do. And I look at all this shit. So anyways, $750 for the year. We're talking about half the price. We're talking about no maintenance. We're not talking about buying it. We're talking about no sound, nobody bitching about it. And you're just turning fiat into crypto. So I'm going to give you some options here. You can continue to not do research and buy the newest thing that they're trying to sell you for triple, quadruple the price that you can actually get it for. You know, Umbrell's a prime example of that. This low-key miner's a prime example of that. You're not making money when you're buying these ASIC rigs. Sure, they're gonna sell you this dream of getting a Bitcoin, but how about the dream of being financially free and making more crypto and making more money or fiat than you had when you walked into the game? Because that's what it's about. Okay, you can mine anything. All right, with this you can mine Darrow, Quantum, Monero. You could mine all these for 40 cents, 50 cents a day, you know, and make more of a profit. Change it into Litecoin, change it into Bitcoin, change it into DGB, whatever that you want to change it into. All right, so don't get sold into the dream. I have all the rigs. I'm not gonna say I don't. Okay, I have all of them. The difference is I have 5,000 watts in solar. Okay, I scaled up. As soon as I got my first electric bill, I said, wait a second, that's $50 more than I paid last month. And then I started doing the math. And then I started breaking it down. And then I started what was making more profits. And I have everything from cell phones to the ASIC Nano 3s, to the bit axes, to the 3950s, to the 5800Us. I have a lot of things, but they're all running on solar. And I'm okay with making 18 hours a day free money, letting it charge, and then 18 hours a day free money. I'm okay with the machines working for me. I looked at it as a business investment. I didn't look at it as taking a loss every fucking day. I looked at the best way to make profits, and I hope this helps you do the same. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, man, tap in with me. Kilowatt is out. I hope I didn't ruffle any feathers. I hope I didn't mess up any of your sales. But at the same time, I'm here to help the community, man. You feel me?